there's a child in the picture.
Yeah.
So that sets a totally different balance, because you have to take care of the kid moving forward. So what boundaries do you usually advise couples to put in, including the ones VDJ has mentioned?
Sorry, I will agree with him, because you know the first thing is the child is not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem was the two of you who never agreed.
Yes.
That's the truth. Who never agreed to see some sense in bringing this child together. You understand? So the moment you guys live apart, there is bond that is in between the two of you, and that is the child, of which the child doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
If the child grows, he or she grows knowing that these people are around me, this is my uncle, this is my dad, this is my mother. So that setup, if it is not there, it's not going to be there forever. So you have to make it to be there if you want to have your child. So if that happens, you want to co-parent. The only communication you guys are supposed to have is about the child.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if you're not keen or if you're not careful, somebody can use it to come back to your life. You understand? Without correcting the mistake that made you guys to separate.
In the first place.
Yeah. So there must be boundaries. So these boundaries are just similar like the ones that Jones has mentioned. Like, you cannot just call in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Unless there is an emergency.
Yes.
Yeah. If there is an emergency, is understandable.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But if there is no emergency, there's no need for you to call. But in as much as you can set that phone boundary, you don't assume her calls at the middle of the night. You need to take it to know, is it an emergency?
An emergency or not?
Yeah, because maybe it is an emergency, and you guys agreed that you can only be calling each other at latest 7.
Yeah.
So you see, so the most important thing is the reason of you calling. In as much as you have boundaries of phone calls, there must be a genuine reason for you to call.
Yeah.
You understand? So
communication is like the biggest thing from what I'm hearing. Yeah.
It's very important. And the moment you are having an ex, there must be reasons that involved that made you guys to be exes. If you are not willing to work towards solving these issues, there are some boundaries that are going to be so much severe on the other side.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be something that is so easy, because, you know, at the end of the day, one day you will decide to get into another relationship.
Yes.
But you know you have a child.
Yes.
How is this child going to grow knowing that my father is having another? So those are the things that you really need to think about before you make another move. Yeah.
Yeah, and make them clear between the two of you. Yeah, because both parents are free to start dating eventually.
Exactly.
So
but you know the child is there.
Yeah, the child will be like, okay,
so you must have an agreement whereby you will set a standard, because this child cannot grow having 2 fathers or 2 mothers. It can never happen. So you must look into the future of this child.
Yeah.
Knowing very well that when this child grows, one day he or she is going to know me as the father.